All right, we're back in Karazhan on the Warlock, and I have significantly better gear than last week. I had very fresh gear with not everything I wanted from dungeons, and I still don't have everything that I want from dungeons, but I have a lot more. We have now 2 different builds also. I'm going to be using one build for Seed of Corruption and Trash DPS, and a different build for bosses and boss DPS. So right now what you're looking at is my Seed of Corruption set, where we're trying to use the 4-piece Oblivion, and then as much intellect and spell critical strike chance as we want. And then we have 3 different haste procs, the Quagmiran's Eye, the Blade of Wizardry, and we have a meta gem in the helmet, the Mystical Skyfire Diamond, to give us haste procs to cast Seed of Corruption more often. I got a nice salvation, and the whole point of the specialization is Drain Soul, 10% less threat, Demonology, Master Demonologist, 20% less threat with the Imp active. And we're going to be Seed of Corruptioning when there's 3 or more enemies, which is not this pull right here, but it is going to be most of the pulls running up to the boss. And then we'll switch into our regular old Destruction build with 21 Demonology, 40 Destruction for the boss. I don't remember if I showed this whole build. Here's the whole build for the Seed of Corruption thing. Affliction, all the way down in Demonology, and then 11 points Destruction. Alright, here's a 3 mob pull. Pop off the mana. Could be good. Nope. Shit, new mobs were in. Big mana pool lets me just keep casting these Seeds of Corruption. Uh-oh. I think I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Right, and then this raid is a soft reserve raid. I went for a Lightning Capacitor, and I went for the Tier Helmet from the last boss. The Lightning Capacitor, not many people know that it's a good item for Warlock. It's not good for single target, but it's very, very good for Seed of Corruption. So most people think of Lightning Capacitor, they're like, Elemental Shaman and Arcane Mage. This is an item for them. It's like, it's an item for Warlock too. So I really want to get Lightning Capacitor, and then we're hoping to get a good helmet as well. And there's a lot of other good drops. You know, we have barely any Karazhan loot. All I have is a Robe of the Elder Scribes. It's the only piece of Karazhan loot I've gotten so far. And our little reputation ring. So I would say that went pretty well. In terms of, like, we pretty much did what we wanted. Waiting for Consecration to go down. There's a Consecration. Now we're going. Uh-oh. That's a lot of mobs. Chilling. Holding for a little bit. Soul Shatter. One of the tanks is down. Hang on. We gotta resummon the... Oh, I'm dead. I tried to resummon the Imp because the Imp being active is what gives me 20% threat reduction. That was 2 packs at once, so it was too much. Anyways, I've got the comms on. Let me turn them on for you guys now. I was yapping a whole bunch. Alright, rebuff. Redo everything. So for Seed of Corruption, I really like this because the stats you want to make Seed of Corruption good are basically completely different than the stats you want to make Shadow Bolt good. And there's even, like, differences between, like, pulls that have, like, 20 mobs or 10 mobs plus. You want slightly different gear for Seed of Corruption than mobs with, like, pulls with, like, 5 mobs. changes up a little bit what kind of gear you want. And I like that, where it's like I could prepare a bunch of different gear sets optimized to each situation. I think that's cool. And then when it comes to the actual combat, I'm just pressing Seed of Corruption over and over. But because I prepared beforehand, you know, my Seed of Corruption's good. Oh, here's one thing I forgot to do. I forgot to put the Brilliant Wizard Oil on. And I forgot to use my Eye of Diminution. That's another threat reduction. You see how, like, the only reason I had to stop doing damage on that pull is because I did too much threat, right? So, like, if I can reduce threat generation, then I can just, like, pump more damage. Okay, let me double check. I've got Salvation, I've got Fell Armor, I've got two of these, I've got Soul Link, I got... okay, I think we're good now.
I'll heal you.
This is 2 mobs. So no seeds on 2 mobs. So 1 mob. Elixir is better than Flask or just cost decision? Well, for a single target, you want just maximum spell power, so the Flask is better. Okay. For Seed of Corruption, you want crit and intellect. Okay. So Drainic Wisdom is good, and ideally you would have Adept's Elixir, but I'm just going with these 2 for the entire run. It's a little bit of, you know, like best of both worlds. Not perfect for Seed, not perfect for Shadow Bolt, but, you know, good enough for both. Alright, so here I want to Eye of Diminution. Like, as soon as the Consecrate goes down, Eye of Diminution. Where's the Consecrate? Alright, well, I'm just going. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. Alright, I misclicked a little bit. I didn't do that pull very well, and then I got feared and charged. I have to heal the imp a little bit. Oh, next pack coming in already. Ooh, that's a lot. I wish I had my threat reduction trinket for this pull, actually. Alright. No! I didn't even do anything! Charged, feared, and then what even happened to me? Charge, melee. Yeah, I think you're right. I think there is minimum range on the chargers, and I should be stacking in on them. I don't think I even hit for damage on that pull. Did I do? Maybe I did 1 seed. This run is not off to a good start. This is the 2nd wipe. Wait, no, technically not a wipe, but basically a wipe. I think it's safe to say we can release Spirit and run back here.
The seeding there was a little too early. Plus your spell power is not as high as mine when I tank, so go easy on him.
Hang on, I gotta adjust the volume.
Got feared pretty quickly also, no tremor.
With every tank, we gotta figure out, like, I don't think that was a threat issue. I think that was just a random target charge into melee. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a Seed of Corruption situation, like, pulling threat. But all tanks, like, we gotta figure out where the limit is, you know? We gotta, see how early we can go, because different tanks are gonna have different, threat generation, basically.
Alright, so Cam, I'm gonna have you, Cantilla, you're gonna main tank on a fair amount of the bosses just for the rep purposes, so DPS can not have to worry about it too much.
Let's see. Wizard Oil is on. This one. Are we demon raiding? I mean, we've wiped twice before the first boss, so you tell me if that's a demon
Alright,
raid.
I see we're still drinking. We'll do along the full timer to make sure you get a full drink in, don't worry.
Let's see. ESAC, spell armor. Yep, okay. Boss set. Drink.
Go ahead and consume up if you haven't already.
Oh, we need. Oh, we can't get food buff. It's too late.
So pleasure here. Just grab the Huntsman when he spawns, and then when they merge up, make sure everyone stacks on the ass.
He doesn't have a cleave, right?
You know, I've never checked.
I've got him pointed away from everybody. Though.
Phase 2 and 1%. Not prop gun, misdirect into Cantilla, please.
Right. Good. Ooh, lots of procs active. Nice. Oh no, but I'm cursed! 50% miss rate. Oh, that's a good time to life tap. Feels like something's wrong. Like, why are these hitting so low? No! Cursed again! Resist.
Oh, Holy Butts, you don't have to mass the spell there, it's a curse.
Okay. Maybe a glove? Cloth?
Alright, do braces first. Let's clear this pack at the blacksmith real quick.
We don't need those. Those aren't good. Alright, and the gloves are bad too. There's a hit glove that this boss can drop that would have been good. Okay, back to Demonology build. For Seed of Corruption.
You already had those, Holy? Good. Just want I double checked. I don't want to.
Why don't you cast Conflagrate? Because I'm not talented for it. Just casting Shadow Bolts. Oh, I didn't show the gear I have for the boss set. I showed both the town specs, but here's the boss set gear. A little bit of overlap between some of the pieces. And we're only up to 153 hit rating, so we're not up to the 202 that I want to be for a boss hit cap. But we're working on it. I was really trying to get the Mana Etched 2-piece. I have the Mana Etched shoulder. I was trying to get either the helm or gloves, but couldn't get either of them to drop in the dungeons that I was doing.
You can pull the non-elite packs. I'm just gonna get the patrols marked up.
Consecration's down. Trinket is active. They're all destroyed.
Packs. So you can just pull non-stop. Cantilla, if you see a marked walking by that's in a good spot, one of the patrols, just go ahead and pick it up.
Got him. Maybe the other guy popped like 1 or 2 more seats than me.
Coming.
Single target, patrol.
And then just bring him on top of the pack that's coming in now.
Squares down too.
I'm gonna pull this unmarked. Cantilla, if you wanna grab it. And then grab X
There's
as
a
well.
couple of them.
Someone wants to grab Skull so he doesn't start killing people.
We're okay, we're okay.
Alright, try and grab the valet to the left towards Moroes.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. A little Seed of Corruption on that pack, doing good. Got some big AoE packs throughout Karazhan. There's a lot of AoE pulls, so that's why I really wanted to have this second build set up.
Oh, blind sided us.
I think it's pretty fun, hitting big Seed of Corruption damage.
I'm gonna move up to the left. I don't see any waiters nearby. Pop wings on this pool. I'm gonna do 2 pulls for you. Wait before AoEing. You guys are probably fine now.
What do I need Fetish of the Sand Reaver for, man? We're trying to get a different threat reduction trinket. Right now we have 5 diminution, 25% threat reduction for 20 seconds. You can get another one called Fetish of the Sand Reaver. It comes from Temple of Karazhan, old level 60 content. It's a 3-minute cooldown, 20-second buff when you activate it, 50% threat reduction. If I had that going, dude, I could never pull threat on anything ever. What are your SRs? I went for a Lightning Capacitor and the Tier Helmet at the end of the raid.
And then I'm gonna pull this waiter and the non-elites back to you guys.
We're waiting, wait for Consecrate to go down. It's out of range, I think. Got my Threat Trinket active. Good.
You're gonna grab the waiter now. It's to the left.
I'll grab this pack.
I don't have Soul Shatter.
We'll grab those stewards.
Probably not going to have it for the boss at this rate.
Only gets a little bit of mana. Pleasure gets Skull, and then Cantilla get X. We're the ones on the right, Cantilla. Oh no, you shouldn't have misdirected. I was gonna have you say misdirect for the boss.
Right. Do you not care about Mind
It'll be
Blade?
fine.
No, Mind Blade's a great item. I just only get to pick 2 soft reserves, and I picked other things instead.
Leave too much there. Go and drink up. We're not gonna kill that pack on the left.
Okay, now we have time to get a food buff. This one, I'm going to switch up the gear. We're going to get some hit chance.
So we're gonna kill
It's going to be like a mix of the 2 gear sets. We're going to keep Oblivion
right
4-piece.
X. Alright, so Cantilla, you're gonna pick up Moroes. We're gonna have Pleasure tanking the 4 ads. Pleasure is your wing. Are your wings up?
Food buff?
Yep.
Okay, so
Ooh, 30 seconds on Soul Shatter.
what we're gonna do is have Cantilla pull Moroes with Fairy Fire, and then when that happens, just start casting Holy Wrath.
Yep.
And then pop wings, consecrate. I'll let people know when to start AoE. But it's gonna be a few seconds after consecrate's been down. Great check.
Oh, let me get a food
But I
buff.
think after the AoE section's over, I'm going to Fell Domination, summon the Fell Guard to
10
be
seconds.
damaged for the rest of the fight.
That'd be alright. So Cantilla, you're gonna pull Moroes with Fairy Fire. And get up there with Holy Wrath. Don't cast yet, don't cast. Alright. Yeah, it should be fine. Just be ready to Soul Shatter.
Nope, it's refreshing. Didn't have enough damage on him. Wasted 1 seed by double casting on Moroes. Alright, here's a perfect time to switch the pet out.
He's shield walled, so just focus heal or focus off Moroes. MD Moroes
Damn.
to
Bad Blood Fury timing.
Pleasure. Mana Fiend. Chat. No.
Uh-oh. Ads coming in from the left.
Yeah. Pick it up, Pleasure.
Heal with my thing.
Well, give me a sec.
The Priest Shadow Fiend went over to the left and pulled those ads that we didn't kill.
Do not cleave here. Focus Moroes.
Dank War, hello. How's it
Cantilla,
going?
next time he vanishes. Are you taking all of them?
Well, both tanks are dead.
Yeah, you have to be real careful with using Mana Fiend.
Unlucky.
Typically, right when he comes out of a vanish, it's when you use.
That's an unlucky situation. Alright, let's run it back. We did really good, though. I feel like I did pretty good execution. I rode, like, right on the line of too much threat. right? I pulled, but I soul shattered, and then I was good for the rest of it, which means I was pretty much right on the edge, not throttling too much, not going too early. I'm not going to have Fel Domination for the next one, but that's okay. I should still be able to summon a Felguard during a Moroes Vanish. Kara Blast or Kara's getting blasted? Why not both? Alright, lots of consumables to hit. 1, 2, tap a little bit, food buff. The food buff heals me too. Let's see, Soul Link is out, Spell Armor's out, Battle Elixir, Guardian Elixir,
I know
food
people are
buff,
still eating and drinking. Just
Wizard
make sure you're not
Oil.
AFK and you have the buffs you need.
At this point, I do not have Soul Shatter. We're going in without Soul Shatter. That could be dangerous. I do have my Trinket activation for Eye of Diminution.
Second kill target.
But we're going to have to be a little more careful here. Maybe it's a Soulstone myself situation. Where's the Consecrate? Where's the Consecrate? There's the Consecrate. Going.
Use War Stomp.
Okay, now it's time to summon the Felguard and to tap.
This last guy will probably shield wall. So if you want a Mana Fiend, like right when he comes out of Vanish,
Okay.
but there's not much damage going out, so shouldn't be too much of a need to use.
I didn't soft preserve Nathrezim because there were like 2 or 3 other people on it, so I just picked a different item. Thought the odds were too low.
Pop yourself.
I think that one, I definitely could have been a little more aggressive, especially, you know, but I had to be careful because I started the fight without Soul Shatter.
How do you get gouged?
Also, I forgot to Soul Link after resummoning the demon.
Can't. Next time he comes out of Vanish, just turn your back to him. Turn your back to the boss.
Alright, he's dead. What do we get? Boots of
Cloak
Valiance.
Strength Cloak.
Royal Cloak of Arathi Kings. No Mongoose. No Brooch of Unquenchable Fury. No Edgewalker Long Boots. Okay, back to the Imp and back to the full low hit chance Seed of Corruption set.
Yeah, I didn't. The
You
first time I
show
checked,
talents.
Pleasure
Sure.
was second.
I could show talents.
It changed, obviously.
So this is my Seed of Corruption setup. We get threat reduction here. 4 mana from life tap there. Full Demonology. We're usually using the Imp for threat reduction. And then we have 11 points in destruction. That's what I'm mostly going to be using for trash. That's I think the only boss I'll use that build on. And all the other bosses are just going to be standard destruction like this.
Can't
21
grab
demo.
square. You can walk into this pack. Just stay on the right side of the pack. And Kent, go ahead and grab the ballet. Go ahead and go around the corner. There's a servant.
I've got him.
Mostly I just leave the imp, I let him sit here. I find when I make the imp attack stuff, he usually just dies and then it's annoying. Because then I have to resummon him. I don't think he does very much damage either.
I don't have shields, so give me just a second.
The servant. Can't grab him.
Volley.
If we want to let Can't pick up the valet, we can grab these down elites.
Oh.
we'll just get
What's
the
going
servant.
on? Why is their priest dead?
Don't know a threat. I'm gonna grab the servant.
Wait, no, mage dead. Not priest. Oh, now I'm dead.
Can't, you're supposed to stay on the valet, my guy.
Alright, that's why we have a soulstone. Well, the soulstone was really for Moroes, but either way. Rebuff.
Things go
Don't bring him too close.
No, no.
Imp. Morning, Dankwar. Hello. Okay, Fell Armor, Battle Elixir,
just-
Guardian Elixir, Food Buff.
We're gonna
Imp
bring
is
it down the
out.
corner. I'll show you.
We need Soul Link.
Stay back.
What I need is a weak aura to track all that bullshit. That's what I really need. Waiting for a consecration to go down. Consecration's down. Trinket's active. Seeding. Oh, we did good.
Let's go around the right.
Okay, next boss is a very good one. Has a boot called Boots of Foretelling.
You can come around the
Which
corner.
is
You don't
the
be scared.
just best in slot Seed of Corruption boot. It's got 2 sockets, it's got critical strike, it's got a huge amount of intellect. That's exactly what you're looking for.
No, you're fine. Bringing these around the corner.
So there was one thing I was thinking about with this Seed of Corruption build that I might change it up. Right now we're all the way down to Felguard. We got the 9 points in Affliction. And it's like fully committed to AoE Seed of Corruption, right? No consideration really for single target damage. And I thought I could dial back the Seed of Corruption
No AoE.
optimization a little bit to try to afford slightly better single target damage. So if I take the 9 points out of Affliction, I lose 10% threat, and I lose the life tap thing. And I take 1 point out of Demonology, I lose access to Felguard. It's okay, we use Imp most of the time anyways. That would afford me enough points to go into Destruction and get Devastation, Destructive Reach, and Ruin, which would greatly improve my single target damage with that build. So I'm not sure, you know, we're kind of trying different builds. This is what we've got this time. I'll think about it more, maybe switch up to the Ruin version for maybe next
Yeah, no
week.
Tremor Totem for these demons is really annoying.
Mm-hmm. Get that.
Yep, you're good. I'm gonna mark this back. So we'll banish diamonds.
Oh, they want Banish on Diamond. Okay, let me get my
Alright,
double.
you're good to pull.
Second rank banish.
And then just, you might have to LOS if one of them starts shadow bolting. Yep, that's fine. Alright, you're good to come up.
That's too far away for the seed of... Oh, no, it's not too far away. Okay, I thought it was... But my seed would only hit the 2 guys. It looks like it hit... Oh, it is only hitting 2. Okay, yeah, I should Shadow Bolt. Wasn't sure if it was going to hit all 3 of these or not.
Don't worry about rebanishing here. Just pick... Yep. Let's focus the consort first.
This. Shadow damage inflicted after a bunch of
Being
seconds.
stunned before you...
Stunned.
Rain.
Oh, you taunt... Okay, that's what happens. You taunted right as I casted Bop on his targeted target. Alright, let's move up on the right side.
Should be able to just go into the destruction build now. Go.
Warriors, after the first one dies here, just stack up Rage.
I think we'll probably stay destruction build at least through Opera before we go back to the seed build. Just thinking about how many AoE packs there really are. Which I think is, the answer is not that many.
You guys can go and life tap to full mana.
Boss gear set. Ooh, we just procced our meta gem while life tapping.
Alright. You're gonna MD the boss to Cant. We'll have him main tank. Do a pool 10. Holy, just stack on I Feel Judged. Just want to go straight ahead. Everyone else go to left or right.
Your behavior will not be tolerated.
Whoops. Not mean to move forward there. Interrupted my cast. Do want to move forward as soon as it says repentance. Am I close enough? Nope, not close enough. Rip. God damn it.
Slightly too close there, Simon.
Yeah, I was trying to get close enough to not get repentanced. Oh well. Maybe we gotta bring Sulfuron Slammer next week.
Cantilla, move the boss on top of I Feel Judged. She's gonna die, it's fine.
What do we get?
Holy Buddha for these skeleton frost mage packs. Shackle the left, focus the right one, and we'll go after the
What's the loot? What's the loot? What's the
shackle
loot?
target second. Make it easy.
Sucks. Okay.
Alright, next going out.
Yeah, I think what we want for that boss is Sulfuron Slammer,
Past pleasure.
which is a consumable. It's like an alcohol drink you can drink, and it deals damage to yourself over time. So it would deal damage and stop the repentance without having to move close to the boss, which would endanger me to the chain lightning effect like you saw there.
That's when you guys can go and pull. I'll catch up. That'll be fine.
Alright, demonic sacrifice is out.
Holy.
Battle, guardian, this thing.
You ready, Holy Buddha?
Food buff about to
You're gonna
be
shackle
up.
the left one.
There we go. Good.
I'm just waiting for him to target it.
Alright. We're learning. I have not played nearly as much Warlock as I have Rogue, so I don't... We gotta learn all the ins and outs of each little boss and what we should or shouldn't be doing. I was trying to be close to the boss so that I would be taking damage from Consecration, so that when Repentance would go out, it would immediately break from the Consecration damage.
You got it like
That was the goal.
Holy, if you can, just be a bit quicker on the shackles. Where's which roll at?
Two.
I don't see it.
Alright. Holy, go and shackle pull.
Warlock harder to play than Rogue? No. Warlock's easier. I'm not familiar with Warlock, so whether it's easy or not, I just
Salve on Blasted Blade.
don't know all the ins and outs, so I make mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes on Rogue too.
Shackle
But
control. Spam shackle. Holy. On the second one. Just spam shackle. It doesn't matter. Just spam shackle to CC.
Resisted taunt.
nope, I'm dead.
They're immune to taunt.
Makes sense.
Well,
Stun.
Just
little above half durability. We came in with full durability.
Simon Eyes is a genius.
Hat change. There we go.
alright. Let's go and keep moving. Don't worry about drinking right here.
So we gotta renew. We'll have a life tap soon. I can do this. I jump down here. Whoopsies. Summon Succubus.
If the pat's in a good spot where he'll pull by himself, you can go and pull it.
Stack that. Drink this.
Alright, it's walking away.
Drink this.
You go and pull now.
Eat a food buff.
Don't cleave these down. Focus fire, please. Walk more towards the ramp that you came up, please.
Explosion. How far away from this can I get? That's probably, yeah, it's exploding on me. Okay. Gamba for which play we're gonna get? Sure. We can do that.
All good?
Big bad
Dang it.
wolf.
Just pull him back, 'cause I don't
Um,
know where the patrol's at.
Wizard of Oz. Romeo and Juliet. Alright, predictions up.
Arm Troll's coming. Go and grab it. Alright. Once you have enough mana for a shield and consecrate, go and pull. Cantilla, grab the patrol, the stagehand, and let him solo tank these.
Alright, blasting. Cool, I have threat again. Right? I did 2 Shadow Bolts. I didn't have salve buff, so I didn't get rebuffed.
All right, we're gonna wait for that patrol to leave the pack of 3. Actually, if it can be pulled by itself, oh no, it's coming back.
2 Shadow Bolts.
Alright, go and run on the stage. We'll drink on the stage.
I gotta close the prediction soon. Need salvation buff on Blasted Boy, please.
I'm working on it.
Alright, let's see what we get.
Close.
Red Riding Hood again.
Big Bad Wolf
Like
is
it's
the
like a
correct
70%
answer.
chance to get this shit.
Yo, is he
I blame
tauntable?
Blame you, Simon. I don't think he is. We'll find out.
Let's see. Any tips for returning to TBC raiding? I don't know. I mean, just get to level 70 and join raids. I don't know what tips you would need or want. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Judge Wiz and give some mana back and try to do a little 3 it. Not tauntable.
I feel like I'm gonna die as soon as this thing is over. Yep, okay. This raid's fun. I wasn't even hitting the... I soul shattered and I wasn't even hitting the boss for like 5 seconds.
Do we have any engineers in the party for Blasted Boy that's getting blasted on durability?
I am, but I don't have.
I don't know what to do.
No, I don't have one. I don't know how to buy them.
Sit there and do nothing?
Yeah.
Frankly, I kind of thought that once I got into raids, like, I knew threat was a problem in dungeons, but I thought that when I got into raids, the tanks would be like, you know, they'd have more buffs on them because they're in a raid, so they'd be able to generate more threat, and it wouldn't be as big of an issue.
Mostly his ass.
All right.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Oh, wait, we can go back to the Seed of Corruption
Pat's here.
build.
You going pull?
Do I want to?
Make sure you get salve on Blasted Boy though.
Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it, and let's not consume again until we go to the next boss. This is actually not a very fun experience. Like I don't know what to do. If the actual play is to sit there and not do anything for 10 seconds in a row, which seems to be
You going pull?
the
I'll use
answer.
Lance here.
That's just not fun.
Sucks.
I was looking forward to blasting and casting Seed of Corruption a lot, and it feels like blasting is illegal in this raid. I was about to cast a Seed of Corruption, and then I remembered blasting is illegal, and then I stopped.
We can pull both the Pat and this.
Yeah, I'm just getting a little bit of mana.
Waiting,
Careful.
waiting, waiting. I didn't even pull threat. I got bopped. I don't think I pulled threat. Yeah, I didn't pull threat. I just waited. I'm trying to think about, is this going to be a problem regularly on my Warlock? Where, like, the raid isn't fun because most of the boss encounters are just me throttling damage.
You can grab the next one.
And if it's going to be a regular problem, how do I solve that? Because I want to have fun on the Warlock, but throttling as hard as it seems as I have to in this raid is not fun. So it's like, I don't want to do
No, we don't have a. We don't have an
this again next week.
Can't you can grab this while pleasure drinks, just to keep the pace going.
On the Rogue, I feel like it's not as big of an issue because the Rogue has just has Vanish, just 100% threat drop when it doesn't bug out. Whereas Soul Shatter's only 50%
Grab the next
drop.
pleasure.
I feel like the Rogue just doesn't have as much potential to deal damage. It's like not as prone to drawing threat anyways. I think it's kind of like what I was doing in the dungeons. So like in the dungeons, I had one kind of like scuffed ass gear set that I got, and then I just farmed like dozens and dozens of dungeons trying to get better gear. And I never equipped any of the better gear because I figured like, who cares if I equip better gear or not? Because like the majority of these dungeons, I just have to throttle my damage output anyways. You know, getting more spell power just doesn't actually make me do more damage because I'm threat capped all the time. So then
Can you decurse?
it's like, do I care about getting better gear or improving my character in raids if it's the same situation? It's like, we gotta find a raid where it's not a situation where I'm threat capped all the time. Because otherwise the game just isn't fun. Because the gear upgrades don't matter and the boss fights are lame because you just sit there not attacking. So I think it's definitely a problem I have to think about. I have to figure out if there's a different group I can join on a more consistent basis or whatever.
You gonna pull his cant?
I think this is a situation. I was talking about using that demonology build with Ruin. I think this is a situation where that would be excellent because I could just run the imp full time and then have Ruin to have better single, you know, slightly better single target, and then the imp giving me my threat reduction. If I had that build, I think I might run it full time with the tanks that have regeneration that's like causing an issue. Don't I have Eye of Diminution? I do have Eye of Diminution, but that's a 2-minute cooldown, 20-second buff. That does not solve all of the threat problems.
Pleasure grab left, can't grab right. Bring them together for cleave. You go and pull.
Oh, don't attack.
Range, you can go up the stairs since they're gonna take them there. Plus, get out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We gonna keep pulling here?
Yeah, maybe I will put Eye of Diminution on for the boss set. I don't know, man. I was looking forward to just like smashing a bunch
You
of
guys
Seed of
next time,
Corruption, but now every time I press any button, I'm afraid that I'm just gonna die. So like, I don't want to press buttons anymore. Now I'm just like sleepwalking through the raid, basically.
Shield this time.
Oh, nameplate turned red. Got pulled threat for a moment there.
Grab the next one, Pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Just 2 pulls? Oh, I had threat on that for a moment. Yeah, we definitely need the Master Demonologist plus Ruin build. I think that would be a really good idea.
I'll pull the next one around the corner. You guys can wait there.
Oh shit.
How
Boss
the
is
fuck?
pulled.
I run all the way. Just run all the way out, 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 all the way out.
You reset?
Keep running, keep running. He'll reset. Keep running.
You are not a guest.
Uh-oh. Dead?
I'm gonna pick up the ads. Use wings here.
Curator turned around. Okay, yeah, nice.
Just one pack. Don't AoE yet.
It's an Astral Flare.
You guys need to kill the spark though.
Alright, well, probably the boss is
I don't know how I
next.
pulled that. I wasn't peeking. Yeah. I'll rush you. Gotcha.
I'm gonna guess Neltharian's Tear is better than Quag's Eye for the boss. Not sure on that, though.
I feel judged. I have to take a piss real quick. 2 seconds.
You're fine.
Okay.
Roger, whenever he's in a good spot, you
I think it's Trash Pack next. Yeah, Trash
Yeah, he's
Pack
good.
next. Not boss time yet.
pull next last back and back to us.
Oh shit. Can you show the trinket? It's from Nax Ramus. It's called Eye of Diminution. Drops from Thaddeus, like level 60 Nax Ramus raid. 28 spell crit. Active effect reduces the threat you generate by 25% for 20 seconds. So we're gonna pull the boss, and then I'm gonna wait 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna activate this trinket, and then I'm gonna start attacking. That's my plan.
We're gonna have pleasure main tank this. So misdirected pleasure. You can pull I think it's he automatically pulls. Second. There we go. MD into pleasure, can't, do not rip threat. DPS, make sure we swap to the sparks as they spawn.
9 seconds on the horse.
Alright, now we're 15 seconds in. I'm gonna start attacking. Get one Shadow Bolt at the Astral Flare.
And do something. There is...
Damn, that bolt did not connect. I didn't switch fast enough. Oh, nice. I get spell push back off of those. God damn it.
looks like Kant's main tanking now.
Oh, the tanks just switched unintentionally, I think. I think if I stand away from the group, I'm not going to get as much spell pushback from the Astral players.
Evocation come out in 2 seconds. Get ready.
Alright, so we learned we want to stay away from the rest of the group on Curator because if the Astral players come near us, they cause spell pushback. Alright, that was incredibly lame and boring. What do we get? Gloves of Fallen Defender, Staff of Infinite Mysteries. Okay. Yeah, Permagrin, I see you suggesting every item under the sun that says reduces threat. Some of them are good and some of them are
Gloves
not.
going out.
Like, Eye of Diminution gives me a percentage reduction in my threat generation. Items like the Sporgar Cape and the Time-Lapse Shard are completely trash because they are a flat, fixed amount of reduced threat. The Sporgar Cape is minus 400 threat when you activate it. So it's just... It may say minus threat, but it does such a small amount that it's completely irrelevant. And basically every item that is a flat, fixed amount of, like, single instance reduced threat is terrible.
Second protector.
Alright, so that time we waited 15 seconds at the start of the fight before attacking. We could
Wait
probably
here for the next.
probably wait a little less. We could go like 10 seconds at the start of the fight maybe, and then start attacking.
Go with ramp a little bit. Can't pick up the second protector. Use cooldowns.
It's got them both.
I'm gonna stop attacking. Like, I appreciate that a lot of you guys have, I don't know, tanks that do more threat or something, but that's not the situation I'm in right now. You know? I have to deal with the tanks that we have and the threat generation that exists in this raid, and we gotta deal with this, with the group we have.
Stop using on I feel judge, please. And then we go ahead and keep pulling.
Pull this left side.
Yep, that works. All physical DPS on the mana worms.
And it's so difficult. What's so difficult is I have to kind of guess when the threat is going to be okay. And at the start of the raid, I was much more aggressive, and I died a whole bunch. So then I dialed it way back. And now I'm probably playing too conservatively. But it's really hard for me to figure out exactly where that line is. Like, we had sometimes, like, the first Moroes attempt, I think I was, like, spot on. Where it's like, I soul shattered once, and then, like, I ripped threat wit and immediately soul shattered, and then I was good for the rest of the fight. So I was, like, right on the edge. It was perfect. But a lot of other times, I was, like, too early and died so many times. We can't deal any damage to these. They're immune to all magic. So, like, guessing how much tank threat the tank is going to generate. Like, if they're going to hit the first target, like, 2 times and then change target. If they're going to hit the first target and stay on it. Like, I've got to anticipate the threat generation. Because I start casting a spell, it finishes casting 2.5 seconds later. It hits the target a second after that. So then, like, I generate threat, 3.5 seconds after casting a spell. Or beginning to cast a spell.
Go and grab this protector. Grab this next protector. Grab this next protector. Never mind. Don't do it.
Too late. Got
Vector
Malchezaar.
and worms are in. Curse up.
Yeah, we can do that, holy. All physical DPS on the mana worms. Caster, stay on the protector.
Do you want to clear all this?
Physical DPS on the feeders. Casters on the sentients.
Soul Drain.
Go and get these next mana feeders in the corner.
Mana feeders. Let's see. Are there any books to loot? Book. Any book buffs? No. What's the timer for? Oh, the timer was for waiting 15 seconds at the start of Curator
Grab this next pack.
before dealing any damage.
Casters on sentients. Physical DPS on mana feeders.
Here's a book. Let's see, what do we want? The Wrath of the Titans book for a caster damage dealer? Torment of the Worgen. Inventory full. We have to give it to a physical DPS. Probably a hunter. What the going on? Oh, he's trading me 1 for 1. Nice. We're not popping that until we actually get to a boss. Obviously. Okay. Greatest trade deal of all time. Things are looking up now. We have a thing that makes us do more damage. Yes, it makes us do more damage. Which also means it makes us do more threat. So, questionable.
Don't touch what you can't.
Doing any tailoring on this character? Yeah, I have tailoring. Dude, I made tailoring cloth things today. I'm gonna sell them for gold. In fact, that was right before the raid. Where we went and made shadow cloth, moon cloth, and 2 spell cloths. Let me think, what boss is next? Is it actually Illhoof next? Curator, Illhoof. Yeah, it is Illhoof, so it's Lightning Capacitor boss. Lightning Capacitor, let's go. Prediction. Gotta make a new prediction for will Lightning Capacitor drop. I believe I'm the only soft reserve on it. We could double check what the soft reserves are. Start prediction, will Lightning Capacitor drop? Yes, no, prediction's up. More seed damage for faster deaths. Yeah, exactly.
I can stun Skull.
What?
Blue Buddha come up. You're gonna shackle Moon. My target.
Say instance full?
He'll come. Just
I don't know
it's the spell sheet.
Maybe I misheard.
Yeah,
Alright, we gotta do like a death coil on this thing. Just waiting. Hopefully it's safe to seed now. Waiting intentionally between each seed. Oh yeah, my threat's high on this target now.
Somebody needs to stun X.
Sent my death coil.
Alright, walking
Alright.
to the right.
Ooh, detect invis. I didn't know detect invis worked in this area. Good tip.
Pull these.
Alright, everyone's got invisibility to detection now. Excellent.
Well, it's stunned. Oh, it resisted. It's not stunned. There we go.
Uncle Hat gambling drama? I don't know what you're talking about, Hitchens. I don't think I've ever heard about this. Is that Uncle Hat? Is Uncle Hat me, or is that someone else? Just Chinese. It sounds like it's Chinese WoW related drama. That's usually what you're keyed into, so that's my guess.
Grab that shade, take it around the corner. Never mind, it's fighting right. Just go around the corner.
Big pog damage.
Nice, man.
Abjil with a Prime Gaming. Thank you very much, Abjil.
Solve when you get a chance.
Hope you're having a wonderful day.
You're good to just walk into him. AoE silence.
I think some Chinese viewers thought channel point predictions are in-game gold gambling. Oh. No, that's not what those are. No, that is definitely not what those are. Oh, whoop, I forgot. Am I okay? Oh, okay. It looks like we stopped at just the right time. We almost pulled threat on that target. I mean, there was a time where I accidentally paid out the Thunder Fury drop prediction wrong. I was so excited that it dropped, and then the raid just kept moving like nothing happened, so I was trying to play the game and pay out the prediction and be excited about the Thunder Fury drop all at the same time, and then I clicked the wrong button on the prediction because I was just so used to pressing no on the prediction. Because we did a
You wanna
Thunder
save
Fury
these
prediction
guys, or how
every
you do
time,
this?
and that shit never dropped.
What you can do is
Not how you do it, but
pull here, right there.
Alright, waiting. Waiting. Pressing a button. One more trash pull, then boss time. And we will press Wrath of the Titans. You know, maybe part of the reason why I'd never had such a big problem with threat on Rogue is that, like, Rogue basically can't do AoE damage. Rogue's, like, pretty much all single target, and I feel like, you know, a lot of the problem is the AoE threat generation.
Warrior
We had
save
some
reach.
single target threat generation issues also, but I feel like more often than not the issue is with multi-target generation.
I remember forget. You kill him or the imp first.
You kill
Okay.
the amp first. We're gonna solo tank this. Pleasure, don't worry about the amp. Just let one of the warriors pick it up.
alright, I'll
They'll
go
die
right.
fast enough.
My
All
rage.
in, all the buffs are up.
Hunt MD the boss into pleasure. Oh no, wait, hold on. No, you're solo tanking this.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, hang on then. Thought you were gonna have him do it. I was going red.
And hold on. Tank was in wrong build.
My bad.
Got a mana up. Alright, let's peep the tank gear. We got 3-piece Righteous. Oh, they're shifting it around, I think. Continuum Blade, Aegis, Defense block value, Consecration, Spell power, Stamina. Okay, I don't know all the gear. About time to pull the boss, though. Alright, this is the Lightning Capacitor boss, okay? That's what we
Yeah,
want to
give me a
see.
second. Didn't have
They
righteous
should,
fury.
they should be focusing the amp. That's fine.
Soul Shatter. Other Warlock is dead.
Man, I'm so confused.
Bubble up. Oh, you don't have Alright, can't go bear.
Oh. Let's see, we can Seed of Corruption the boss, have it explode on the imps. Have too much threat on the boss anyways. Big imp is back. I think I just have to send it on this thing and hope I don't die.
Focus chains.
Oh, I have threat on all the imps now.
chains.
Threat reduction trinket.
Focus the amp.
Big imp
The
is
big amp
back.
guys. Bring the boss a little more center over. These are out for the chains.
A lot of spell push back here.
Innervate Holy Buddha if you can.
No, he resisted the seed. Okay. Mana potion.
Go bear, go bear, go bear.
Nope.
Come here, Holy. Come around the corner.
Grip.
Come around the corner, Holy.
Is this a divine intervention? I think it is. Yeah, okay, we got reses. That's a DI. We're good. Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna have Kant just maintain the rest, so they're all
Yeah.
an issue.
Yeah.
You had no Blessing of Salvation the entire fight? That does not surprise me. Luckily, none of my gear is broken yet. 2 durability, 4 durability, and 5 durability. Okay, 2 durability belt is my lowest item. Do I have an alternate belt I could equip? No. I have alternates on a lot of gear slots, but not a belt. Whatever. This guy can drop a belt. He can drop Malefic Girdle. Excellent item. Will Lightning Capacitor drop? Predictions currently at 6,000 points against 8,000 points. You just gotta try Terestian Illhoof the second time, which is not something I thought I was gonna say today, but it's something we are saying today. Honestly, we did a lot of Seed of Corruption. What if we just go with the Imp build? I think we should just go with the Imp build.
Can we get some more lock candy? Thank you.
Imp build, but with hit chance off pieces. Good. Alright, next week, I'm 100% changing up the build to the, like, Demonic Tactics plus Ruin build. I think that's going to be good. Salve just disappeared. Maybe someone Blessing of Protection to me mid-fight? That could have happened. Target is not in your wait, can I not? Oh my god, hang on. I think I can't do Fire Shield on people not in my party. Huh. I didn't know that.
You can ice block that, honey. I don't know if it's on cooldown or not. You lost like your entire arcane power. Chains are out.
And they're gone. Okay. Fire Shield and Thorns don't stack. No, I'm pretty sure I was able to do it. I know I was able to put Fire Shield and Thorns on the same target in some of my dungeon groups that I was doing. But I was getting a target is not in your party error message when I was trying to Fire Shield the Druid tank.
Big If should be coming out pretty soon. Big M's on me. Someone pick it up.
Damn spell pushback right here. Alright, prediction closed. Belt didn't. Wrong belt. No trinket. That really could have saved this raid, man. If I got a halfway decent piece of loot, I'd have been pretty happy. No drop on lightning capacitor. At least we beat Terestian Illhoof. Wait. Salve just disappeared again. Why did Salve I just witnessed it disappear.
It's gonna keep on moving.
Does it go away if the tank is too far away from me or something? Oh, it goes away whenever the paladin spec swaps. That makes sense. Simonize needs a fresh salve. I believe the blessing goes away whenever there's a spec swap from the paladin. Thank you.
And pull. If you want to swap Rhett for this pleasure.
Alright, this boss, I'm pretty sure there's basically no threat meter, so the imp is useless, so we'll go back to good build. Swap spec again. Yeah, we got salve. Don't worry. I was only gonna ask for salve again if like a pull timer went out, because I explained just a moment ago about why it was dropping. Oh yeah, for this fight it doesn't matter. That's right actually. And look, they just
Pandemonium, interrupt,
changed it to kings.
fireballs, Pluster, interrupt, arcane missiles, Hone, savior, interrupt, only if it's gonna kill some.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we need our boss gear set. Go.
We'll banish 2, kill 2, and then kill the banishes as they break out at 40%.
Who are you? What do you want? Stay away from me!
Book strat. Oh no, the blizzard is gonna get me. Oh no, now I'm too close. I see. I got spell locked. I'm gonna have to move again. Oh, I don't know what's worse, getting spell locked or having to move so often.
Everyone out.
Alright, well, this boss sucks.
Next special is going to be Flame Wraith, so just get in a good spot. Don't. Do not move, do not move, do not move.
Oh, where he going? Fine, I'm just staying
Cluster.
over here.
Don't move.
Nice, the book strat worked way better this time.
Warlords are out. Go and get them killed. Banishes, etc. They can be CC'd.
Oh, spell interrupted. Nice.
Wizard's going out.
Oh, shit. Banished the wrong target.
Just keep circle banished for the rest of the fight. We can kill a star when it comes out.
Fresh Curse of Recklessness. Got Frost bolted. Sucked to the middle. Slowed.
Fucking trapped.
Thing's dead. Okay.
Bring to me.
That chain's not dispellable.
That is. I didn't know you had chains on you.
Oh, spell
Because I don't have
interrupted.
the slow debuff, so
Wanding.
everyone was lit up red. Don't move here. Get in position. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't even interrupt. Just let the boss cast. Don't move.
Still don't move. The Flame Wreath is still
There you go.
out. Oh, now we're
Go
good.
back, prot.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the imp build. Check the loot. Wand!
Who's going out?
Yo, we gotta go for the wand.
For DPS warriors.
Maybe, I don't know if anyone reserved it. We'll find out.
And huge wand.
Hang on. What's the roll? 61.
Just go ahead and keep on moving.
Wait, did I win it? Is it supposed to be rolled
Get a
off?
summon on I Feel Judged.
Yeah, I think we gotta re-roll me and the mage.
Oh, did you guys pass? Oh,
No,
oh
it was,
yeah, sorry.
it was
go ahead
tide roll.
and yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
re-rolling.
go and reroll.
Fuck.
Congrats on it.
We almost had an item. Let's see.
Before you guys do the next pull, can you get a summon on I Feel Judged?
Son of a bitch. Alright, oh well.
Ready?
There we go, pull.
Oh, we got another Wrath Titans, okay.
Bring him around the corner.
Let's see. Summon the imp again. Do this.
Oh, War Stomp Jared.
We need to switch into our Seed of Corruption gear. Not in LOS. Okay. Equip first, blame Master Looter second. Ah, dude. I knew I tied the roll.
Thank you.
Gonna pull next around the corner.
Yeah, Seed of Corruption gear set. There we go.
Bitches shoot through walls.
Haste buff active. Nice. Spell power buff active. Power of Arcanagos. That's from the Robe of the Elder Scribe.
That's gonna keep on moving.
Okay, is there anything good that can drop from Netherspite?
You can pull next one and just line of sight on the down the ramp towards us.
Probably Spite Blade drops when I'm not on my rogue. Probably that's what's gonna happen. Not enough targets for Seed to be good. There were at the start, but I didn't notice that it got as low as it did. Alright, Imp is dead. Gotta summon a new one. Okay.
Go ahead, Kent.
Yeah, you can start pulling these.
My pull
These are not going to be Seed of Corruption pulls, so we can go back to regular gear. Why use Soul Link? Because it gives me 5% more damage and 5% more for my pet also. Thought it's like obvious. Is there something else that you're like, thinking about that maybe you're not saying that makes that a question that makes more sense? I don't know.
Pause.
It keeps dying? Yeah, so what? You resummon it. I want my 5% damage.
Right.
Let's see. Blue. First blue portal, second
next one.
person. Okay. For portal assignments.
Is that the beam order?
Yep.
Ooh, second mob coming in.
Yeah, you'll be first blue beam with sharing with blasted.
I've got my imp out on Blasted Boy. If you put me in the same tank group as the tank, I can put Fire Shield on him and give him Blood Pact too.
Let's go
I don't know
with
if any of those group swaps make sense, but that's a buff that could help the tank.
Oh, we should be fine with the beams.
Sure. What are my soft reserves? I went for Lightning Capacitor and the Tier Helmet off the last boss.
You're only gonna get like 2 stacks, honey. We don't have Bloodlust or anything else, so trying to get your crazy good parses in. Isn't worth trying to get up 10 stacks. You on full.
Everybody stay back and let him get spells.
Someone else asked earlier, why am I using Curse of Recklessness? Because it reduces the armor of the target, and the other warlocks doing Curse of Elements. That's the reason I'm using Curse of Recklessness. Let's see. Buff situation.
Does it take you can do the whole phase, right?
No, you just get
Looks
like 5
good.
stacks and then stand out. Move back in after
Yeah,
about
I think
5
everything's
seconds.
good. Wrath of the Titans, we'll use that.
Tank him where these two, like the 2 color changes are though, right?
Gotta
Like
go
you want his
deep into
body
the room.
right here. I'm jumping.
Yep. Gotcha.
Careful on DPS to start.
Just waiting with my 2 haste procs procking on the Curse of Recklessness. There's 10 seconds in. I'll start attacking. Actually, I should move closer to the blue beam. But if it becomes necessary for me to step into the blue beam, I'm much closer.
Take the beam, Blister.
Why? No one's in green. Okay, now someone's in green. Why are they intentionally going
You guys
out?
aren't supposed to share the green beam.
They're green beaming wrong, I guess. Mage still has blue beam. They haven't
Last
stepped
time I
out
would
yet.
take the blue beam from.
Big pog damage.
Well,
Sorry, say again?
I'll take the blue beam so he doesn't die.
Fuck!
Everyone run to the windows, run to the windows, run to the windows.
Can't even hear what the raid leader is saying. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, Vex. Thank you
think
for
we need
16
someone
months
to
of
do the green.
support. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a good time.
We do. Holy follow. I feel judged. No, no, you'll be fine. Holy Buddha. Follow. I feel judged when we go in. Go in. Can't now. Go. Beams are in the same spot. Misdirect to can't. No DPS. Alright. Holy, come stand on I feel judged. You're gonna stand right in front of me. Yep, I'll move so get stacks.
Mm. Pet's dead. New pet. Life drain time. I've got too many
Says I can grab
stacks.
a beam now if you need me to.
Nope, you're fine.
Alright, we're good.
Run to the windows.
New pet. Soul link it.
Back, share the blue beam with honing.
Tap
so
up.
He's not taking a million stacks.
I can grab the blue bean now. I'm pro.
Okay. Perfect. Pleasure going. No DPS here, no DPS, no DPS.
Oh, we're just hanging out over here. Is the imp actually necessary for this boss? I think the thread is locked onto the tank with the red beam. I could probably go for a Felguard, but it's a
Oh, no,
little
you can
late
take
for
the rest
that.
of the blue as long as you have mana to use it.
Then hello, welcome. Oh, imp's dead. Alright, we killed the boss. Uni-mind
caster run.
headdress.
Alright, headdress going out.
Oh, shit. Oh, do we want this headdress? I don't think so. It has no meta socket. I feel like I'm going to lose the roll on the offhand to the mage also. That's likely.
And infinite, or the jewels going out now.
80. Oh my god, we're actually winning an item. Okay. Item.
As long as your full health jumps to the left.
21 hit, 23 damage. Yeah, I mean, when we need the hit, this is good. All right. And we absolutely need the hit.
Going full.
Now Prince Dagger and Easy Gaming. We're not soft reserved on the Prince Dagger. Let me see. There were too many other people at the last time I checked, so I moved off of it. Boots of Foretelling. Wow, Boots of Foretelling were soft reserved by the other Warlock. I didn't know that. Fallen Defender, Fallen Hero Helmet. I'm the only one on Fallen Hero Helmet. Okay, at first there were 3 people on Mindblade, so I moved off of it, and then other people moved off of it too, and now there's only 1.
Mobs. Alright, is everyone in the room? Not yet. Just go to a piece that you know how to play. We all in? Alright, we're in.
Double. Strength, subservice. Strength and honor. With honor. Subservice. Break.
You already can jump over him.
This piece sucks.
Someone that's not in, getting the orc necrolite and heal me.
I got it. Somebody grab it.
Shadow Spear, Shadow Mend. There we go. Alright, healing the king. Can I shadow?
use 3, not
What
4.
range is my Shadow Spear?
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever.
My honor.
Big heal. King Lane dead. Alright, Ring of Recurrence. That's what we want to see. I think that's what it's called. There's a caster ring on this boss.
How
Nope.
come I can't get off the
Nope, and nope.
You-
my piece?
It's the leave vehicle button or whatever.
Okay. Summon the imp.
We're gonna bring him down to the chessboard. Don't run up there.
Soul Link is active. Food buff is up. Can refresh this. And refresh.
You go ahead and pull.
Yeah, I think we prefer
Yeah.
Brilliant Wizard Oil over Superior Wizard Oil. 6 spell power versus 14 spell crit. The spell
It's
crit's
right there,
better.
don't pull. Take left, I'll take skull.
Oh, triple procs for haste. What is my hit percentage? Let's see, we're up
You
to
can take it up there.
162.
Padded left.
It's 12.84. We want to go all the way up to
Yes, move
202. So we're still missing 40 hit rating. If we get the mana etched gloves, that'd be like perfect. That'd give us 30 hit rating, 35 plus 2 sockets. I could get the other hit rating off of the sockets. How goes Karazhan? Asked Kuja. Well, it's almost over, which is a relief. Which should tell you about how my experience is going. That me saying that it's almost over is a relief. We have struggled with threat generation.
You guys are ready?
Threat generation has been a persistent issue. Basically, I spend most of the raid not playing my character. And I went into this imp build just full time now, where I have Master Demonologist and I have my imp out for 20% threat reduction. Have we won any loot? I tied the roll for the wand from Shade of Aran and then lost on the roll off.
I have them both.
So it was in my bags and then I had to trade it to the other person.
Alright, you can swap over to Rhett now.
And then we did win a Jewel of Infinite Possibilities off of Netherspite. That was good.
Let's go ahead and head on up. You gonna go ahead and pull Cant?
First, you play a class that can join a raid to hit buttons. Now you play a class that can't press buttons in a raid. Yeah.
Where did door strat?
Okay, anything we have
Do
to
you know where to
do.
tank the boss?
So you refresh a food buff before we do this. That's what we have to do. Go inside the room. Do the food buff.
Alright.
Anything else we want to adjust? Could have the Eye of Diminution out. Just hope that that's
I don't
not
have a book.
necessary.
Unless someone else has one for you.
I gave him one.
Okay.
We can stay with the Neltharians.
Buffs are good.
We'll do a pool 30. So Cant, when he gets at the end of his pat, he can go and pull. Or just keep drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Go and pull.
Oh shit. Wait, now they're going. Okay,
It's
they're
fine,
waiting
just go-
next
just go on
patrol.
back. Go and run up their camp.
Alright, misdirect is going out. I'm gonna let
I'm
it
just going up here to judge.
hit the boss.
What about me?
Okay. Tank is now on the boss. Started my 10-second timer. There's my maximum
Can't
range.
turn to your right.
Start attacking.
A little bit more. Walk like 3 steps to your right.
Imps start attacking. I don't know if Immolate's actually even good in this build. I don't have the fire talents from Destruction. I'm pretty sure it's not good.
Fuel's coming out. Melee, go hide.
We're okay here. We shouldn't have to move.
Save cooldowns for 60%. Melee out, melee out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Phase 2, flurry cooldowns now. Keep Thunderclap and Demo Roar on the boss, please. People melee out, melee out, melee out, melee out.
Alright, this is pretty good. Just how it goes.
You slay.
Fuel melee out. Keep Thunderclap and Demo Roar on the boss. I don't know if it's up there. Fully use Mana Fiend if you haven't already. Same thing with Mana Pot. Melee out, melee out, melee out.
Getting a lot of resisted Shadow Bolts. Fortunate. Another mana potion. Good.
Use Hellstones if you're tanking the weapons. We gotta keep our mana on Ant.
You face not Malchezaar alone, but the legions I command.
I don't know. It seems like on this fight, threat was totally fine. But at the start of the, like, I probably didn't have to wait 10 whole
Range
seconds.
back up, max range.
Fuck.
Burn boss, burn boss, burn boss. 1%.
Not a wipe.
Congrats on your weapon, holy.
Ruby, Drape of the Mysticant.
I'm
We
going
roll
out.
on that. Helm of Defender.
Let's go, baby!
There you go. And Cloak going out.
Alright. Big roll. 34. Never mind. Holy Butter. Wait.
Holy, you're holy.
The healer is winning the spell hit cape.
No worries.
Never mind. The mage got it.
Alright. Good run, guys. I think that was under 2 hours. Even with lots of deaths.
Yeah, my bad. First time taking this in like 4 or 5 years.
All right. Well,
No worries. I wanted to...
I'm gonna be honest. I did not have fun in that raid. That was not an enjoyable experience. Where the whole thing was just like, if I press buttons, I pull threat. You know? It was not fun.